both 26. 5th and 8th ranked in the world. So in a weekend of a lot of upsets, especially today, 5th and 8th isn't 1 and 2, but these are two of the top fencers certainly in the world. And this is a really good final bout, and it should be really interesting to see how the shorter and quicker Kano can go up against the longer and patient Siklosi. There is, didn't stop the clock. P yellow. Referee Pagiev. He's certainly a fixture on the Grand Prix circuit, especially in epee, but in Washington 6 weeks ago, whatever, was also working in the foil event, and he'll be in Paris. First blood to Kano. There's the riposte by Kano. So how did we get here? Siklosi in the 64 beat Alzamjanov of Kazakhstan 15-11. And then Paganelli of Italy 15-9. Freilich of Israel 15-14 in a squeaker. And then Komata of Japan in another 9-8 squeaker before beating Nadasala. It was no picnic for Kano either. Kano won 15-13 in the 64 of a Ho Wei Hung of Hong Kong, China. Then beat Cuomo of Italy 15-14. Then beat Lamardo Gascon 9-8. And then beat Andrasfi 15-14 before beating Koch. So it was a tough day. Grueling, those bouts for him. As he's opened up a 3-0 lead. Do we go into the break, or does Siklosi try to score one? Nope, we go to the break. So with a 3-0 deficit, Siklosi, who we're looking at here, he's got to change some tactics and try to attack. I guess the key for Kano here is not to become too passive. Don't let Siklosi get into a comfort zone of pushing. Be disruptive, active on defense, as he always is, because he's always on the blade. And maybe do the opposite of what Siklosi expects, and maybe push instead of retreat. We'll soon find out. Okay. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the bout, Siklosi has his first touch. Second intention of sorts, sort of the attack almost intentionally short. Siklosi made his riposte and Kano with a counter riposte, counter action. Let's watch. First one's going to be short. There, parry riposte. Yep, second intention. Like clockwork, that was a beauty. Straight attack in the middle by Siklosi. Long, imposing, strong, powerful. What a riposte by Kano. Siklosi thought he saw an opening, but that opening closed quite quickly with a counter six or a circle six parry and riposte. Ooh. So Kano had the big 3-0 lead coming into this period. Siklosi brought it back, and it's back to a 3-touch lead for Kano. Nice attack to the, looks like under the hand, wrist. Siklosi on the march. Good try, push Kano to the back of the end, nowhere to go. He was close enough to make the attack, but it was parried. Okay, while the replay was happening, time ran out for the second period. Similar situation to the first break where Kano was up, first time by 3, this time by 2. Siklosi likes to flesh on his attack, as he did on the last action there where there were no lights. Let's look for him to do that here in this third. Ooh.
For the medal ceremony, all the athletes for women epee, please come to the courtroom for the ceremony.
Third and final period. Gold medal on the line. And while Siklosi was setting up his attack, Kano had other ideas and attacked in that preparation. Caught him dead to rights. Watch on the left. Feint attack. Nice shot. And opens up the 3-touch lead again. Siklosi gets one back. Kind of tried to double out here. Yeah, he just didn't get the light on. Wow, and Kano saw an opening, landed on the blade, and once he did, it was only a matter of time. Siklosi looked like he scored on the second try, the remise. Post no remise, yes. Kano with a surprise flesh there, took the blade with a beat attack. That's what happens when a fencer is down and they're thinking about scoring. Sometimes they're not quite thinking about defending, and Kano caught Siklosi there. Siklosi able to get the double there on the remise. Kano took the blade of the circle 6 parry again, made the riposte. Attack in preparation. That's 2 of the last 3 actions for Kano were attacks in preparation. Siklosi is stalking and marching, but no real plan. And while he's doing that, Kano says, I'm going for it. And it's worked twice. It's like a counterattack there as he's retreating against a much longer opponent. And that's the biggest lead of this bout, 4. Another attack in preparation. And Siklosi's body language is one of dejection and somewhat frustration. Let's see if he can pick it up. There's still plenty of time. Kaboom with the riposte. Kano is 2 away, and he is definitely outfencing the former world champion and Olympic silver medalist, Siklosi, so far. One more. And a very shiny gold goes to Kano Koki of Japan. He was a dominant performer in this gold medal bout. Amazing how he had all those one-touch wins along the way today. Just squeaked through 4 or 5 times. And then when it got to the final, he was basically dominant. That is the smile of a Grand Prix champion.